baseball as your Raptors take on the Nanaimo Nightowls in the final game of our opening series. Fans, if you will, please give one more warm Ridgefield welcome to the Nightowls. As we get underway today, we'd like to recognize the Nanaimo Nightowls pitching coach, Gorm Heimmuller. This summer season will be Gorm's 50th season coaching baseball. Thank you, Gorm, for your contributions to the game. Now, fans, if you'll please turn your attention to the field as we welcome our mascot, the one, the only, Rally the Raptor. Along with Rally is today's guest bat kid, Skyler. Give everybody a wave, Skyler. The Raptors Bat Kid program is made possible by Hope Homes. Here are the umpires for today's game as assigned by the West Coast League. Behind the plate, Harry Schofield, and on the bases, Derek Dunbar. The Raptors and the West Coast League are proud of the reputation of the league and would like to ensure that the ballpark holds safe and enjoyable events for our visitors. Please help us in making this possible by promoting good sportsmanship on and off the playing field. Raptors fans, please be on the lookout for foul balls that may leave the playing field at any time. We remind you to pay attention while you enjoy your time at the Ridgefield Outdoor Recreation Complex. Time for today's starting lineups. First for our visiting team, the Nanaimo Nightowls, is announced by head coach Cody Andrechuk. Leading off for the Nightowls, the designated hitter, number 22, Zaya Chang. Batting second, the right fielder, number 23, Ethan Reynolds. Batting third, the second baseman, number 12, Easton Mold. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 28, Jacob Henry. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 16, Carter Caters. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 6, Kyler Shojinaga. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 2, Ryder Florence. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 53, Diego Escandon. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 35, Jack Birch. Starting for the Nightowls this afternoon, number 19, Addison Maddox. We are excited to have Angela Duke from Peace Health throwing out today's ceremonial first pitch. All right, Angela, well, let's see you bring it. Thank you, Angela. And now, fans, it's time for your Raptors starting lineup as announced by head coach Chris Cota. Leading off, the second baseman from UC San Diego, number 6, Ken Toritaka. Batting second, the shortstop from Eastern Oregon, number 5, Jace Nagler. Batting third, the designated hitter from Oregon, number 20, J.T. Summers. Batting fourth and catching from Dallas Baptist, number 18, Reagan McCluskey. Batting fifth and playing third base from Dallas Baptist, number 4, Jaden Blaylock. Batting sixth, the right fielder from Skagit Valley, number 29. Batting seventh, the left fielder from Loyola.
Game 3 coming up between the Nanaimo Nightowls and the Ridgefield Raptors. Decisive series finale. Nanaimo took Game 1 on Friday night, 7-6. Comeback fashion. They overcame a 5-0 deficit in the 6th inning. Came back to take that one right from the Raptors, but Ridgefield buckled down last night. Nanaimo had the tying run in scoring position in the 8th and 9th innings. Boston Jensen came in to shut the door to get the first win of the summer for the Raptors. They'll take a look at the pitching matchup on the hill for Nanaimo. Addison Maddox at Everett Community College has some D1 experience. He'll be on the hill for Cody Anderchuk. Then Parker Heinz, the rising sophomore out of Fresno State. He'll get the ball for Chris Cota, trying to win this first series of the season for the Raptors. We'll take a break on the other side after the anthem. First pitch and starting lineups coming up next.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel.
Please welcome Presley Ding.
Way too loud over there. Uncomfortable.
remain standing with your caps removed. Here to sing the Star Spangled Banner, representing Peace Health, please welcome Saya Figueroa.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the brave cause we were so gallantly streaming. In the
Parker Heinz, the rising sophomore from Clovis, California, Fresno State Bulldog, gets the ball. Left-hander, made 4 appearances, 3 starts for Fresno State before an injury cut his first year short. Had a team-best 3.14 ERA, 14 1/3 innings. Opposing hitters hit 163 against him, lowest mark on the staff. He'll be taking on a lineup for the Nightowls that has come alive later in games. The Raptors pitchers have largely kept the Nanaimo bats in check in the early portions of the game. Let's take a look at the lineup presented by Riverview Bank and Christensen Electric. Leading off the DH, Zaya Chang, Ethan Reynolds in right field, Easton Mole playing second base, Jacob Hayes at first, Carter Cathers in left field, Kyler Shojanaga playing short, Ryder Florence at third base, Diego Escondon in center field. He's back in the lineup after starting game 1 on Friday night, didn't play yesterday. And Jack Bergstrom, the catcher from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Defensively for Ridgefield, in the outfield, Zach Wattis from Loyola Marymount in left field, Zoa Albanese in center, Gavin Poffenroth in right, Jaden Blaylock at third base, Jace Nagler playing shortstop, Ken Tomataka back at second, Dylan Jacobs at first base, and Regan McCluskey, he's the catcher working with Heinz. Clear day here, blue skies, couple of clouds, wind blowing in from left field, 65 degrees and sunny here in Ridgefield, Washington. The Raptors in their maroons. The Nightowls going gray on gray. Final game of this series. Nanaimo took game 1, 4-3. The Raptors were in control, had a 5-0 lead going into the 6th inning. Then the Raptors struggled to find the strike zone. Walked 3 hitters, gave up a hit by pitch, and Nanaimo turned that into 4 runs to take the lead and closed it out on opening night. And the Raptors fell behind early. Nanaimo scored first. Ridgefield responded with 2 runs in the 3rd, and they scored in the 5th and the 6th. Nanaimo made things interesting in the end, but the Raptors held on to at least clinch a split. They're going for the win today. Zaya Chang stepping in. Chang from Hawaii, plays a Hawaii Pacific right-hand batter. Facing the lefty, Heinz. His first pitch is in their first strike at 88. Lower inside corner. It started a little bit later than originally scheduled. 1:08 West Coast time. 0-1 to Chang. Heinz fires. On the ground to third. Slow roller. Bobbled by Blaylock, and there's not going to be a play. Boots it all the way over to Tomataka. Picks it up at second base. Chang's on with an error. That's how this game gets started. Nightowls with the base runner on. Here's Ethan Reynolds out of Western Kentucky. Reynolds didn't play last night. There's a runner on first with nobody out. Heinz out of the stretch. First pitch to Reynolds is low. 1-0. Reynolds playing right field tonight for Nanaimo. Reynolds originally from Bowling Green, Kentucky. 1-0, swung through and missed. Reynolds going into his sophomore year for the Hilltoppers. Found the field in his freshman year. Hit .250 and played in 13 games. 1-1. Heinz looking at first. Goes to the plate. Rolled to short. Nagler flips to Tomataka. Throws to first. Double play. That wipes away the leadoff error. Nice play by the Raptors middle infielders. Good response. To get those outs, 2 outs, nobody on for Easton Mold. Mold, a local player, Vancouver Islander from Nanaimo. Playing at Pikeville for Cody Anderchuk. Anderchuk, Nanaimo native as well. Second season leading the Nightowls. Just finished up his 5th year at Pikeville. Huge pipeline from Kentucky. Heinz first pitch. Swung through and missed. Fastball at 89. He's locating well early in the count. That's a tough pitch. Up and in to the right-handed hitter. Heinz 0-1. Check swing. Off balance. He was inside for ball 1. Or called a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 sails outside. Took some off of it. Missing away at 84. Jacob Hayes is on deck. 2 outs and nobody on. Top of the first inning. Heinz kicks and deals. 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air, right side. Fading out of play. Still 1-2. Heinz back to work. Looks in. Another 1-2. Fought off. Foul to the first base side. We'll do it again. Mold's played in all 3 games this series. 1 for 3 on Friday night. 2 for 4 last night. Had a good start to the summer. 1-2. That's low. Evens up the count. 2-2 now. Outfielders playing straight up. Infielders deep. Pitch on the way, fouled back. Getting ready for another 2-2. Hold Force and Heinz to throw some pitches. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the first inning. 2-2 on the way. Curveball misses away. Full count now. Both teams 1-1. Moulds and Heinz ready to go. 3-2 pitch. First base side in the air. Out of play. Real battle going on here. Long at bat for Mould. Mould hit .268 for Pikeville. Started all 48 games he played in. .321 slugging. 1-1 walk to strikeout ratio. Knows how to put together at bats. 3-2. Fighting off pitches. Fastball low in the zone. We wait another 3-2 to Mould. Hayes is on deck. 2 outs, nobody on. Heinz payoff pitch. Popped up right side. Tomitaka drifting back into shallow right. Makes the catch. Working around. The leadoff error. Nightowls go down in order. Ridgefield come to the plate for the first time when we come back. No score after a half inning.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAresort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
15 hits and 10 runs for the Raptors throughout these first 2 games, looking to clinch this series. Opener of the year off tomorrow, and they'll take on Kamloops later on this week. Let's take a look at the starting lineups presented by Riverview Bank and Christensen Electric. Ken Tomitaka, the UC San Diego commit, leading off playing second base. Jason Egler at shortstop. JT Summers in the DH spot. Regan McCluskey, the catcher. Jaden Blaylock at third base. Gavin Poffenroth in right field. Zach Wattis in left. Dylan Jacobs playing first base, and Noah Albanese in center. There's the lineup for 7th-year Raptors head coach Chris Cota. They'll be taking on Addison Maddox. Maddox, a journeyman in his college career, originally from Everett, Washington. Spent time at Akron, Hawaii, and Everett Community College. He's back in the portal, looking for his home to finish out his eligibility. Veteran in the West Coast League. This is his 5th year in the WCL. Tomitaka come to the plate. Tomitaka did not play last night. Steps in from the right side. First pitch to Tomitaka. Defensive swing, fouled back. Ricocheted back past Maddox. 3-pitch combo, fastball, slider, changeup for Maddox. 0-1. Maddox working out of the windup. His 0-1 to Tomitaka. On the ground, right side, bobbled by Hayes. Tomitaka's going to leg it out. So just like the top of the first inning, both half innings starting with errors. Tomitaka's on E3. That brings up Jace Nagler. Nagler had a heck of a debut last night, 3 for 5. His first game of the season, joined the team yesterday. Tomitaka's at first. Bounces the first pitch he sees, foul to the third base side. Kicked away by the Raptors' third base coach. Chris Coda's at third, Nick Allen's at first base. Tomitaka, the runner at first. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Throwing over to first. Tomitaka out of Santa Ana College. It's been his first 2 years there. Great spring season. Moving on to UC San Diego next year. 0-1. Nagler showing bunt, gets it down right in front of the mound, dies. Wild throw. Takes Hayes off the bag. Infield single for Nagler. Ridgefield with the runners on first and second and nobody out. Didn't place it exactly where you wanted, but it died on the turf. Forced Maddox to crash off the mound. The high throw took Hayes off the bag. Another hit for Nagler. Couple of runners on for JT Summers. Maddox looks to second. First pitch to Summers. Strike one at 84 in the outer half. Nagler's at first. Tomitaka's at second. Summers out of Santa Rosa Junior College. 0-1. Dribble to second. Mold. Can't get it out of his glove. Bobbled it. Everybody's safe. And another error for the Nightowls. Now Summers, the Oregon commits on. Bases loaded and nobody out for Reagan McCluskey. Now Bergstrom talking things over with Maddox. Not the start he's wanted at all. Ball has not been hit out of the infield. Tomitaka, he reached on the air by the first baseman. Nagler to bunt single. And then Summers grounded what could have been at least a force out. No telling if he would have thrown over to first. But now the bases are loaded, nobody out. From McCluskey. McCluskey had a Dallas Baptist. First pitch fouled away. McCluskey from Brentwood, Tennessee. Top catcher in the 2025 class out of the Volunteer State. Top 20 recruit nationally. Made a big entrance, homered on Friday night. Maddox 0-1. Missing high, changeup. Sailed on him. Ball and a strike. Raptors trying to put together a big inning in this bottom of the first. Bases loaded, nobody out. Third baseman Florence is at the bag. Slider misses away. Summers at first. Nagler's at second. Tomitaka's at third. Maddox right back on the mound. Down in the count 2-1. Comes set. He plunked McCluskey on his elbow guard. That walks a run in. Ridgefield strikes first. He'll take it. McCluskey drives in a run. His teammate at DBU, Jaden Blaylock, comes to the plate.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4, Jaden Blaylock.
First run comes in as unearned. So McCluskey at first, Summers at second, and Nagler at third. First pitch to Blaylock. Misses outside. Blaylock had the air to start the top of the first inning. Heinz responded, getting Reynolds to ground into a double play. 1-0. Missing low. Ball 2. Blaylock didn't play last night. Back in the lineup in game 3. Slider in there for strike 1. Two 2-1 to Blaylock. Blaylock played in 2 games this season for Dallas Baptist. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ridgefield leads 1-0. Goes back to the slider. Strike 2. The righty-righty slider's tough for the hitters, breaking away. Got the outside border. 2-2. McCluskey at first, Summers at second, Nagler's at third. Maddox fires. Fouled back. Got to be careful there. That pitch, middle of the plate. Still 2-2. Tomataka reached on an error. Nagler bunted for a single. Summers reached on an error to load the bases up. And McCluskey, he was hit to drive in a run. 2-2. Outside. Maddox is really confident throwing that slider. Started in the zone. Ends up just outside. Didn't miss by much. Full count. Runner's not being held on. 3-2 pitch. In the air. Near second base, or second baseman drifting back to the edge of the infield. Infield fly in effect, wouldn't have mattered. 1 away. Jam shot on Blaylock. Out number 1. And here's Gavin Poffenroth. Steps in with the bases loaded and 1 out. Raptors lead 1-0. First pitch in the air, right field. Fading out of play, foul. Maddox getting ahead of these hitters now. Oh and 1, 1 away. Slider skipping away from Bergstrom, not too far. Base is still loaded. Poffenroth from Vancouver, Skyview High School alum. Played at Skagit Valley College up north. 1-1, 1 out. Changeup misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Series finale between the Nightowls and the Raptors. Nanaimo took game 1. Raptors took game 2. 2-1 pitch. Poffenroth fouled it off himself. Long bottom of the first inning. Got started a little bit late here. First pitch at 1:08. Raptors trying to turn this into a big inning. Raptors had a 4-run inning in the 5th. When they scored multiple runs, 1 other inning. That was the bottom of the 3rd last night. 2-2. Bounced over the third baseman's head into left field. 1 run's into score. Summers around third. The throw to third. Cut off. 2-run single. Poffenroth takes second. Ridgefield leads 3-0. 2 strike swing. It plays fast here. Chopped it over the head of Florence. Good base run and taking the extra bag. Now runners on second and third for Zach Wattis. Gorm Highmuller, Nanaimo's veteran pitching coach, out to talk things over. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Raptors loaded up the bases. Maddox was able to get Blaylock to pop out to second after nailing McCluskey to drive in a run. Boffenroth didn't slam it by any means. Hit straight into the ground, just snuck over the head of Florence into left field, brought in 2 runs. Not to mention 2 errors that occurred early in the inning. All 3 runs unearned. Runners on second and third for Wattis. First pitch to the Loyola Marymount Lion, outside. 1-0 to Wattis. Originally from Chandler, Arizona. Bounced around, started his career at TCU, spent a season at Central Arizona. Just finished up his first year in West LA. 1-0. High fly ball, right center field. Cathers drifting over. Tagging up from third. Scoring easily is McCluskey. It's a quality out. Ridgefield up 4-0. Nice swing by Wattis. Didn't do too much with it. Got the changeup, lifted it to right field. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Raptors playing good baseball early. Poffenroth is second, 2 away. Here's Dylan Jacobs. Takes the first pitch, slider for strike 1. 0-1 to Jacobs. Two hits and 2 errors in the bottom of the first inning. Grounder to third. Florence scoops it up. Works towards the bag, throws him out. But the Raptors take advantage on a couple of errors from Nanaimo. Put up a crooked number in the bottom of the first. We're going to the second. Ridgefield in front, 4-0.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
2 comedic icons.
We are here to pop you up.
1 hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Isn't that special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&E's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or A&EResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
I'm hopped up on my
Ridgefield giving Parker Hines some run support. Crooked number in the bottom of the first inning. 4 runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. All 4 runs unearned. Raptors take an early lead in this series finale. Raptors are off tomorrow. Then they'll host Kamloops Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before hitting the road for the first time. Headed north, they'll take on the Port Angeles Lefties. Taking a look at the WCL North standings, a cluster of 1-1 teams. Nanaimo trying to keep pace in that WCL North. The Nightowls have not made the playoffs, now in their 5th season in the West Coast League. Jacob Hayes steps in, the cleanup hitter playing first base. Curveball misses outside. Hayes went 1 for 5 last night, had an RBI single in the 3rd. First run of the game. 1-0. Shot up the middle, base hit. Into center field. Hayes with a 3-game hitting streak to start the season. Puts a runner on. Here's Carter Cathers. Cathers getting back-to-back starts. He's looking for a home. Spent his first 2 years at Cloud County Community College in Kansas. Has a runner on first. Swing and a miss. Whiffed through the fastball at 87. Cathers went 0 for 4 last night. Kyler Shojanaga's on deck. 0-1 from Heinz. Swing and a miss. Chased the breaking ball out of the zone. Good looking pitch. Cathers down 0-2. Raptors lead 4-0. Looking at Hayes at first. Leaves the fastball up. Ball and 2 strikes. Okay, there's another local player from Nanaimo. Heinz is 1-2. Kept close to him by McCluskey. Bellingham's 2-0, followed by the lefties, Edmonton, Nanaimo, Victoria, and Wenatchee, all at 1-1. Kamloops and Kelowna 0-2 to start the season. Two to Cathers, swing and a miss. Whiff through the changeup, first K for Heinz. Then in the WCL South standings, Ben Corvallis and Yakima Valley all sitting at 2-0. Then Portland, Ridgefield, Marion, each at 1-1. Springfield and Walla Walla 0-2. All the teams in action today. One away for Ryder Florence. Or Kyler Shojanaga, excuse me. 1-0. Shojanaga been locked into the 8 hole in all 3 games this series. Been seeing the ball really well. 1-0. Ball 2. Shojanaga was walked 4 times on Friday, then twice yesterday. Does not have a hit this weekend yet. Here's a runner at first, 2-0 now. Heinz looking at Hayes at first. The 2-0 pitch. Runs inside for ball 3. Ryder Florence is on deck. Three 0 to Shojanaga. Takes a fastball for a strike. 3-1 now, 1 away. Raptors lead 4-0. Heinz back to work, looks in. Strike 2. Back-to-back fastballs at 86. Heinz working his way back into the count. Jacobs holding Hayes at first base. Extends his lead. Hines 3-2. Down low. That's the 7th walk of the weekend Shojinaga's worked. Now 2 runners on and 1 out for Ryder Florence. Florence steps in. The Raptors put up a big inning, 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Nanaimo's done this before. After the Raptors score, they've been able to chip away and put runs on the board in the ensuing inning. Just demoralizing for a lineup. You put runs, scratch something across. Pitch misses way outside. Now McCluskey going to talk things over with Hines. Florence, junior from Draper, Utah. Hit over 300 for Scottsdale Community College. Returning player to Nanaimo. Expected to get more than 200 plate appearances. He's played in all 3 games this weekend. Going to be one of the guys that the Nightowls lean on this summer. 1-0. Shojinaga's at first. Hayes is at second. Hines 1-0 pitch, fouled back to the screen. There's somebody up and throwing in the Raptors bullpen. Or stretching on there, not throwing quite yet. So a situation we'll be monitoring. Somebody's being sent down to the Nightowls bullpen as well. Good Sunday crowd. First Kids In Free Sunday of the season. 1-1. On the ground to third. Blaylock goes to second for 1. Not in time, or the throw took Tomitaka off the bag. Everybody's safe. E5 against Blaylock. Chris Code out to talk things over. Florence reaches on the fielder's choice. It was a wide throw. Tomitaka tried to keep his foot on. Talking to Derek Dunbar right now. It's been the same crew all weekend. Derek Dunbar working the bases and Perry Schofield behind the plate. Had a long chat with Raptors head coach Chris Cota. Second error of the game on Blaylock. Here's Diego Escondón. Escondón a chance to get the Nightowls back in the game. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Through the fastball. Escondón had a real tough game on Friday night. 0 for 5 with the 5 strikeouts. Had one of the top seasons in the NWAC. First team all NWAC and a gold glove in center. Lays off that one 1-1. Long season in the WCL. Model of consistency at 291 in 2025, 290 last year. Started nearly every game. Spent time at Columbia Basin College, originally from Edmonds, Washington. 1-1 pitch. Ripped foul, third base side. 1-2 now. Down on the count, 1-2. Escondón in the 8-hole. Jack Bergstrom's on deck. Raptors lead 4-0. Bases loaded here. Florence at first, Shojinaga's at second, and Hayes is at third. 1-2 pitch. Down in the dirt. Counts even at 2-2. Raptors at a 4 spot in the bottom of the first. The Nightowls have loaded up the bases with 1 out. Cathers struck out earlier in this inning. Hines on the hill. 2-2 to Escondón. Outside. Full count now. Three-two. Escondón standing close to the plate. 3-2. Hammered foul. Got a hold of that one. Ripped it 100 miles an hour. Fastball low and in. Getting ready for another 3-2. Hines looking in. His payoff pitch. Lost him. Ball 4 up and away. That brings a run in. Second walk given up by Hines. Turns into a run. Sure morale booster for Escondón. He's on base for the first time this summer. First RBI. Here's Jack Bergstrom, Tyler Jackson. Out to have a mound visit with Hines and McCluskey. Tyler Jackson and Chris Cota both talked about the walks that piled up on Friday night just can't happen. You're not going to win many games when you give up a high amount of free passes. Raptors gave up 10 free passes, 6 walks, 4 hit by pitches. Quick mound visit. Back to work. Raptors still lead 4-1. For Jack Bergstrom, the catcher from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. 5'9", 190 from Federal Way. First pitch to Bergstrom. Strike one. Bergstrom asked on home plate umpire Perry Schofield where that was. Fastball at 85. Base is still loaded. 1 away. 0-1 now. Another fastball. This one outside. 1-1 to Bergstrom. Bergstrom an 0 for 3 Friday night. Hit an RBI hit by pitch. 1-1. Fouled back. Ball on 2 strikes. Scooped up in the on-deck circle by the leadoff man, Zaya Chang. Ball and 2 strikes. Raptors lead 4-1. Hines stares in. Is 1-2. Bounced foul. Hines' 40th pitch of the game coming up next. Pitch count getting up there in the early stages of this one. 1-2. Slow roller to short. Nagler flips to second. Over to first. In time. Inning-ending double play. Nanaimo loads the bases up with nobody out. They only scratch one across. Middle 2 at the Rourke. Raptors lead 4-1.
I'm hopped up on my 3rd energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The Adrenaline Loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and...
The official chiropractor of the Ridgefield Raptors, Dr. Bobby and her team at Woodland Chiropractic, keep the Raptors ready for success. Proudly servicing southwestern Washington for over 20 years, their clinic offers a variety of health and wellness options at Woodland Chiropractic. Bottom of the second, Raptors in front 4-1. Nice job by Hines. Working out of a bases-loaded jam, only giving up one run. Inning-ending double play, retiring Bergstrom. Nice play by the middles. That brings up the center fielder from St. Martin's, Noah Albanese. Raptors had the 4 spot. All 4 runs coming unearned in the bottom of the first inning. Back to work against Addison Maddox. Strike 1. Getting ahead, good start. Couple of former NWAC guys, Albanese out of Edmonds, and then Maddox out of Everett. Changeup misses high. Ball and a strike. Kento Mataka on deck, Jace Nagler in the hole. 1-1 to Albanese. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Maddox committed to Hawaii in 2022, started his career there, transferred to Akron, and then spent this last season at Everett Community College. 1-2. Flied, right side, slicing out of play. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, bottom of the second. Maddox delivers. Grounded to third base, foul. Maddox currently in the transfer portal. Going to prove it summer. One more season of eligibility left. 6'4", 195 pounds. 1-2. Slider missing away. 2-2 to Albanese. Albanese at .320 this season for St. Martin's. Best season he's had in college. Fouled away. Originally from Kenmore, Washington, the Seattle area. Still 2-2. Maddox comes home. Albanese able to hold up on the slider. Full count. Both starting pitchers having to work early in this one. Hines has thrown 44 pitches through 2 innings. 3-2. Chopper to short. Shojinaga can't get it out of his glove. Albanese running an infield single out. Third hit of the game for the Raptors. Tough play for Shojanaka. Had to field it perfectly, then deliver a perfect throw. Back to the top of the order. And the pitch count for Maddox. Pitch 27 coming up. First pitch to Tomitaka. Takes strike one. Tomitaka reached on air in the first and came around to score. Hayes covering Albanese. Nobody out, bottom of the second inning. 0-1. Lifted, shallow right field. Reynolds works towards the line to make the catch. Tomitaka's 0 for 2. Here's Jace Nagler, the shortstop. Nagler 4 for his first 6 in a Raptors uniform. Singleton scored off a bunt. Bunted it right in between the mound and home plate, just died. Hines hit a tough throw, high throw. Goes down in the books as a single. First pitch to Nagler. Inside for ball one. Transfer portal opens up tomorrow. Going to be an interesting see where all these guys land. Of course, with the timing, the regional just finishing up. 1-0. That gets all the way to the backstop. Fastball gets past Bergstrom, and Albanese moves up to second. So runner in scoring position with one out. Albanese at second. Righty-righty matchup. Maddox looks. 2-2 comes home. The pitch is fouled off. 2-1. Nagler from Eastern Oregon. Started his career at Lower Columbia College up in Longview. Second team all NWAC in 2025. And even better this season this year for Eastern Oregon. Hit .389, 15 doubles, and 14 bombs. Maddox 2-1. Strike two. Two-two to Nagler. Albanese at second. Raptors lead 4-1. Bounce to third. Florence looks Albanese back and throws out Nagler. 2 down in the bottom of the second. Nice play by Florence. Played it off the hop. Used his momentum to carry him across the field towards first base. Here's JT Summers. JT Summers reached on one of 2 errors by the Nightowls in the first inning. Albanese at second. Not being covered. First pitch. Base hit to left field. Albanese being sent. Cather's throw. Cut off. RBI single. Summers drives in another run. The Raptors build on their lead. It's a 5-1 game now. Summers producing out of the 3-hole.
Now batting the catcher, number 18, Reagan McCluskey.
The Raptors add on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Summers hit the 3-run homer Friday night. 2 for 4. He was quiet yesterday. Coming back. Here's Reagan McCluskey. Inside for ball 1. McCluskey, the RBI walk. Maddox delivers the 1-0. Swing and a miss. One on and 2 out for McCluskey. McCluskey had one of 2 home runs on Friday night. Summers had the other one. He redshirted this season at Dallas Baptist. And he's hit. He's on base again. McCluskey takes his base. Perry Schofield out to talk to Addison Maddox. Yeah, the ricochet struck Bergstrom on the pitch. Giving Bergstrom some time to recover after that one. This bottom of the second continues. Raptors lead 5-1. They have the 4-run first inning. All of them came unearned, 2 runs and 2 errors. Then the leadoff single from Albanese comes around to score. Summers of the RBI single to left. Here's Jaden Blaylock. Blaylock, McCluskey's DBU teammate. Trying to keep the line moving here. Maddox looks to second. First pitch to Blaylock. Changeup misses up. Blaylock and McCluskey both redshirt in 2026 for Dallas Baptist. Blaylock from Richmond, Texas. McCluskey from Brentwood, Tennessee. Strike 1. Ball and a strike to Blaylock. Two on and 2 out. First and second. Fouled back. 1-2 to the Raptors' third baseman. Gavin Poffenroth's on deck. Poffenroth had the 2-run double last inning. Raptors building on their lead. They lead 5-1 in this series finale. Trying to clinch their first series of the season. 1-2. Maddox looks to second before he comes home. Wild pitch, scampers all the way to the backstop. Both runners advance. 2-2. Now McCluskey on second and Summers at third. Now a base hit can really extend this lead. Give Ridgefield some breathing room. Nanaimo got on the scoreboard early in this inning. Two. Flared into shallow right center. Tracked down by Mold. Nice play by the second baseman, keeping a couple runs off the board. The Raptors add another. Summers drove in a run on the RBI single. Leadoff infield single comes around to score. At the end of 2, Ridgefield leads Nanaimo 5-1.
Switchfoot. Coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at alanaresort.com. Switchfoot. Live.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at AlenaResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always.
Welcome back to Ridgefield. The Raptors lead the Nightowls 5-1 going into the top of the third inning. Raptors had 4 runs in the first inning. All unearned, 2 hits and 2 errors. Nanaimo responded with a run of their own, also unearned. Florence reached on the error, could have ended the inning, but the Raptors extend their lead. Trying to win this first series of the season. Got an off day coming tomorrow. Raptors trying to get back to the playoffs after missing the postseason in 2025. They made the playoffs in 4 of their first 5 years. Tied for the second most playoff appearances in the WCL South. Top of the order, coming to the plate. For Nanaimo, Zaya Chang leads off, followed by Ethan Reynolds and Easton Mold. First pitch missing up and away. 1-0 to Chang. He reached on an error. Hines 1-0. Takes a strike. Middle of the plate. Chang going into his junior year at Hawaii Pacific. Slug .507. Hit .324 this past season. 1-1. Takes a breaking ball for a strike. 1-2. Hines, the Fresno State Bulldog, back out there for his third inning of work. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Hines. Second of the game. One away in the top of the third. Brings up the right fielder, Ethan Reynolds. Reynolds is 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play back in the first inning. Going into his sophomore year at Western Kentucky. Lifts a high fly ball, shallow left field. Jason after it, making the play is Nagler, nearly spun him around. Right in between Blaylock and Wattis. 2 down. That's a tough play for your shortstop. Running out there, not so shallow left field. Makes the play. Sky high pop up in the air for almost 6 seconds. 2 down and nobody on for Easton Mold. First pitch is high for ball 1. Mold played in all 3 games this weekend. 1 for 3 on Friday. Had 2 knocks yesterday. Came around to score in that 8th inning. 1-0 is fouled away. Nightowls trimmed it to a 1-run game. They had the tying run and go-ahead runs on 2nd and 3rd in the 8th and 9th. Boston Jensen came in, pulled it out for the Raptors. First win of the season. 1-1 on the way. Sent back. Ball and 2 strikes. Game started exactly 1 hour ago. 2 outs here in the top of the third. 1-2, bounces in front of the plate. Nightowls went down in order in the first inning. Chang reached on a leadoff error. Reynolds grounded into a double play. Then Mold popped out to second. It was the long inning in the second. 2-2. Just got a piece of that one. McCluskey couldn't squeeze it. Another 2-2 coming. Jacob Hayes is on deck. Fought off. Just got a piece of that high fastball. Still 2-2, 2 away. Raptors lead 5-1. Raptors out hitting Nanaimo 4-1. Both teams with 2 errors. Two. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curve as Mold lets McCluskey tag him out. 1-2-3 inning. Quick one for Heinz. Middle 3 in Ridgefield. Raptors still lead 5-1.
Learn more at peacehealth.org.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
Switchfoot, coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at alanaresort.com. Switchfoot, live.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
I'm hopped up on my 3rd energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The Adrenaline Loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Nikki.
Addison Maddox pulled after 2 innings of work. 5 runs allowed, only one of them was earned. Gave up 4 hits, had to deal with 2 errors, didn't walk or strike anybody out. His team trailing 5-1. He hands the ball off to Blake Hager. Hager, the Kentucky native, pitching at Moorhead State in the Ohio Valley Conference. 2nd year in Nanaimo. He'll face Gavin Poffenroth. Starts him off with the strike 1. Poffenroth, they had the 2-run double in the first inning. Oh 0-1 to the Raptors right fielder. Hager's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Pitched in 9 games out of the bullpen in his freshman year in 2025. And then made 5 starts and 7 appearances this season. 25 innings pitched for Moorhead State. He's 0-2 to Poffenroth. He looks in. Sent in the air, drifting in right center field. Escondón makes the catch in the gap. One away for the Raptors in the bottom of the third. Here's Zach Wattis. Hager in his second season with the Nightowls went 2-1. 6 appearances last year, 7.71 ERA. Righty-lefty matchup here. Sliced into center. Escondón's not going to get there. It takes a hop in front of him. Wattis with his first hit of the game. He had the sac fly back in the first. Wattis can be a big bat this season for Ridgefield. Big guy, 6'4". Originally from Arizona. That brings up Dylan Jacobs. Jacobs warmed up at third base on Friday night. Playing first base for the first time this season. Jacobs from Mount Vernon. Fouls away that first pitch. Has a nickname, says he goes by Debo. He's had it for a long time. That's how he introduced himself. 0-1. Runner goes. Strike 2. The throw dropped. It was a great throw. Nice jump by Wattis. Runner on second. Jacobs down in the count 0-2. Wattis takes his lead. Raptors have scored in the first and second. 4 in the first and 1 last inning. Spoiled a fastball high. Blake Hager, his first inning of work. 1-2. No Albanese on deck. Hager looks to second. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Jacobs goes down looking. 2 down in the bottom of the third.
Center fielder number 3, Noah Albanese.
That brings up the center fielder, Albanese. First strikeout by Nightowls pitching today. Here's the Raptors center fielder. Wattis goes, trying to swipe third. He's in there. Still in second and third. Great jump. He had a better jump to third than he did to second. Much harder to swipe. Timed it up perfectly. Now the Raptors have an insurance run 90 feet away. They lead 5-1. Wattis still in second and third. 1-0 to Albanese. Takes a strike. Evens up the count there. Leadoff man Kento Mataka's on deck. Runner at third, 2 down. Righty-righty matchup. Slider dips low. 2-1. Hager's 2-1 pitch. Sand in the air, right field. Reynolds looking up on the track. Out of here! Albanese with a 2-out, 2-run bomb. And the Raptors lead 7-1.
You can tell that one goodbye. That's another tape measure home run presented by Hope Homes, built for the Pacific Northwest.
338 feet getting out of here.
Home run number 1 for Noah Albanese.
First homer of the summer for Albanese. The Raptors add 2 more here in the bottom of the third. Great swing by Albanese. Didn't play last night. Strike one to Ken Tomataka. A 1. Slider goes outside. Tomataka holds up. One. Nobody out. Nobody on. 2 outs. Slider misses low again. 2-1 to Tomataka. He's 0 for 2. Reached on an air in the first inning. Came around to score. Then flew out to right. Tomataka headed to UC San Diego next year. Southern California kid from Tustin in Orange County. Slider in there for a strike. Two now. Tomataka moving up on the plate. Hager's 2-2. Tomataka lays out the slider outside. Full count now. Jace Nagler on deck. Tomataka can reach here. Hager's 3-2. Misses away. Bottom of the third continues. Tomataka's on for the second time today. Here's Nagler.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Jace Nagler.
Nagler's 1 for 2. Bunt single and a ground out. Two out, 1 on. Lace to left, right at Cathers. But a 2-run bomb from Noah Albanese pushes the lead to 6 runs. Raptors in front 7-1 going to the 4th inning.
Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A&A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALNAResort.com. A&A Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Ryan Vorpal out of Eastern Oregon takes over for Parker Heinz. Fresno State Bulldog goes 3 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 run that was not allowed, walked 3 and struck out 3, and the bases loaded in the second inning, able to sneak out of that with only 1 run, and worked a 1-2-3 inning in the third. His Raptors in front 7-1. Welcome back to the Rourke. Game 3 between the Night Owls and the Raptors. Jacob Hayes leads off, followed by Carter Cathers and Kyler Shojanaga. Cool Sunday here in Ridgefield, Washington. Afternoon, first pitch. Taking a long time. There's been a lot of action so far. Long, drawn-out innings. Fastball high. Vorpal from Gig Harbor, Washington, rising sophomore. We're going to his redshirt sophomore at Eastern Oregon. Started his college career at Lower Columbia College. Slow roller, third base. Blaylock lets it go foul. One. Hayes singled and scored in the second. The only run for the Night Owls. Hayes out of Azusa Pacific. One of a handful of returners on this Night Owl roster. He's had 2 good years at Azusa Pacific. He was the Pac West Freshman of the Year in 2025. First team All-Conference. 283, 922 OPS this past season. Fouls off the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 from Vorpal. Spiked it. Evens up the count. Hayes leading off the top of the 4th. Cathers on deck. Hayes is the only hit of the game for the Night Owls. 2-2 from Vorpal. Turned foul. That may bounce back into fair territory. All the way down near the bullpen. 2-2 now. Raptors lead 7-1. They had 4 in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 in the third. Another 2-2. The appeal to first. He held up. Full count. Hayes working the count in the first batter that Vorpal faces. Three-two, fouled off. Tough pitch to get a hold of up and in. Another 3-2 coming. Eighth pitch of the at-bat. Vorpal can't get the slider in there. Ball 4. Tried to spin the slider in on the inside border. Runner on and nobody out for Carter Cathers. Cathers made the catch to end the bottom of the 3rd inning. Cathers struck out his first rep. Night Owls trying to score their first run since the second. The unearned run came. Night Owls bats have been really quiet in the early stages of all 3 games. 1-0. Nightowls scored a run in the third, then didn't score again until the 8th last night. 1-0. Strike one on the outer part of the zone. And then the Nanaimo didn't score until the 6th. And then had 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 4 in the 8th Friday night. One to Cathers. Kyler Shojanaga's on deck. Short lead for Hayes. Up and in, 2-1. He's playing first base. Cathers in left. Big time summer for Cathers. Finished up his 2 years at Cloud County Community College. Career .250 hitter. 2-1. Slider in there for strike two. Two, nobody out. Jacobs holding Hayes. Inside for ball 3. Full count now. Back-to-back hitters with full counts to start the outing for Vorpal. Vorpal in the middle of the rubber, 3-2. Fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again. Three-two coming. Raptors lead 7-1. Nanaimo has their leadoff man reach for the second time in 4 innings. Vorpal. His 3-2 fouled back to the netting. We'll do it again here. Three-two, nobody out. Called strike 3. Flicks the slider in there. First strikeout for Vorpal. Cathers goes down looking. Strikes out for the second time today. Here's the shortstop, Kyler Shojanaga. Shojanaga has been walked 7 times this series. Takes a first pitch strike. Fastball in the middle of the zone. Hayes at first base. Cathers just struck out. Infielders a double play depth straight up. Strike 2. Seen 2 long at-bats to Hayes and Cathers. Both ended up running full counts. Vorpal jumping in front of Shojanaga, 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 straight fastballs. Back-to-back strikeouts for Vorpal. Vorpal's assistant coach at Eastern Oregon, Tyler Jackson, on staff for the Raptors in his first year in Ridgefield. Tyler Jackson played at Oregon State. First pitch missing low and away to Ryder Florence. 4 straight fastballs for Vorpal. Fastball again, this one too far inside. Hayes is at first, he reached on a leadoff walk. Two-0. Inside. So after striking out Shojinaga on 3 pitches, he's in a 3-0 hole. Back to work. Florence steps in. He reached on a fielder's choice. Ball 4, he's on again. Walk, strikeout, strikeout, walk. 2 runners on for Escondón. Speaking of walks, Escondón drove in a run and a walk back in the second. We have the bases loaded. Huge morale boost for him just to get on base. Nearly got hit there. Had to duck out of the way. Escondón from Edmonds Woodway High School. Going into his junior year, looking for a 4-year home. Should have his options. First team All-NWAC with a gold glove in center. 1-0. Takes a strike. 2 outs. Raptors lead 7-1. Nanaimo trying to cut into that lead here in the top of the 4th. Vorpal looks to second. He's 1-1. When he controls that slider, he's really tough to hit. He's moving it all around the zone. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Vorpal strikes out the side. Escondón goes down hacking again. Works around a couple of walks. Middle of the 4th inning. Raptors still lead 7-1.
Two comedic icons. One hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's that special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out The Current, C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying. You're like,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Caleb 10 into the game to pitch for Nanaimo.
And leading off
Starts off missing on the first pitch. He'll face 3-4-5 for the Raptors. JT Summers followed by Reagan McCluskey and Jaden Blaylock. 10 from Kailua, Hawaii. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Dotting up in the outside corner. 10 started his career at Utah. Just finished up his first season at Azusa Pacific. Going into his redshirt sophomore year. Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Redshirt his first year in Salt Lake City for the Utes. Spent time with the Bend Elks last season in the WCL. 2-1. Struck well, dead center field. Escondón on the track. Makes the catch right in front of the batter's eye. Summers gave that one a ride. He sat down for the first time today.
The catcher, number 18, Reagan McCluskey.
Here's Reagan McCluskey. Dan originally from Hawaii. One of the handful of players on the Hawaii pipeline the Nightowls have. Their managing partner, Jim Swanson. His son's a pitching coach at Hawaii Pacific. Brings a lot of the top talent from the Aloha State up to Vancouver Island. Strike 1 to Reagan McCluskey. McCluskey also has not been sat down. Down in the count now, 0-2. Called strike 3, goes down looking there. Change up inside. 2 quick outs for 10. Here's Jaden Blaylock. Blaylock's 0 for 2. Popped out and flown out to second. Pair of weak contact. Ball 1. Blaylock at third base for the Raptors. 2 outs, nobody on. Pops it up, right side. Hayes running over. Makes the catch. Right beside the Nightowls dugout. Blaylock's 0 for 3. Quick inning for 10. Fouled out, fly out, and a strikeout. 4 complete here on Kids In Free Sunday. The Raptors lead 7-1. Ryan Vorpal back out to work. Struck out the side in the top of the 4th inning. Raptors lead 7-1. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Raptors going for the series, trying to win this one. They dropped game one, 4-3. Held on last night. Awkward swing. Bergstrom, his top hand flew off the bat. 0-1. Raptors had 4 in the first inning, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. Orpel lost control of that pitch. Yeah, pinch hitter. Malachi Noah hitting for Jack Bergstrom. So a catching change behind the plate for the Nightowls. We saw Noah last night. Ooh, gets hit on the helmet on his face, and he went down. Cody Anderchuk goes to tend to Noah. It's a scary sight at home plate. Chris Cota out to talk things over. Raptors lead 7-1. Now we're just trying to make sure that Noah's okay. Just entered the game. No, it's still on the ground. Sophomore from Mukilteo. Played in 10 games this season for Everett Community College. Only 10 ABs on the year. Had a double and an RBI. He's hit 3 times for Everett. Only 14 plate appearances this season. The training staff will come out here, take a look at Noah. And we'll take a break here in the Raptors live stream presented by HTG. Raptors lead 7-1 with nobody out. A runner on first in the top of the 5th inning.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying. You're like,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
I'm hopped up on my 3rd energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The adrenaline loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALenaResort.com. A-Lene Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
Damian Cataldo getting his first action of the weekend. He'll take over from Malachi Noet. Cataldo from Victoria. New pinch hitter. Stepping in will not be Cataldo. Or Cataldo goes to first, yep. Cataldo from Victoria, third catcher on this roster. Fortunate the Nightowls have a fairly deep catching bench this early in the summer. And then coming up, we got Zaya Chang getting ready. The leadoff man, he'll come to the plate with a runner on. Nobody out. Nightowls trailing 7-1. Nanaimo hasn't scored since the second. Vorpal out for his second inning of work, getting some warm-up pitches. Throwing off the bump. Scary sight. Malachi Noet exit the game after being hit by a pitch in the face. That brings up Zaya Chang. Malachi Noet. He'll get his first action of the summer. Game 3 between these teams. Decisive series finale. It's been a long one. Approaching 2 hours of game time. Not even halfway through this one. Got rolling at 1:08. A little bit behind schedule. It's been on brand for the way this game has gone. Long innings in the second. Nanaimo loaded up the bases. Raptors hit 4 runs in the first. Left a couple of runners on in the second. Scored 2 runs in the third. Inning slowed down. Raptors went down in order for the first time in the bottom of the fourth inning. Raptors lead 7-1. We'll see. Fans Waste Connections is a proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors. They take great pride in celebrating community vitality and supporting local neighborhood successes. Kids play free. And a reminder, kids play free all summer long, only at Big Owls. Get signed up today at ilovebigowls.com. Clean up the right-handed batter's box. There's a long break for Ryan Vorpal. Let's see how this affects him after he worked through the top of the fourth. Second inning of work for him. He struck out the side. Also gave up a couple of walks. Walked Hayes and Florence. Punched out Cathers and then also retired Shojanaga and Escondone. Looks like we're ready to go. Chang stepping in for the third time. Chang reached on an error in the first. Struck out his last trip. Chang fouls it off his leg. Oh 1 to the Nightowls DH. Damian Cataldo at first base. Cataldo from Victoria. Slider misses low. 1-1 to Chang. Talking about Hawaiians on this roster. Chang played at Hawaii Pacific. Junior outfielder, 1-1. That's just low. 2-1. Cataldo takes his lead. Warple looks in. 2-1 pitch. Missing outside. 3-1. Chang went 1 for 4 last night. 3-1. Ball 4. Runners on first and second with nobody out for Ethan Reynolds. Big layover in this inning due to the injury. Not completely out of the ordinary. Vorpal gave up a couple of free passes. He walked Hayes and Florence, able to get out of that jam. He has 2 runners on once again, this time with nobody out. First pitch to Reynolds. Fastball inside for ball 1. Want to know to the Western Kentucky Hilltopper. Reynolds from Bowling Green. Got a little bit of playing time in his freshman year, 1-0. Vorpal looks to second. Sent in the air to center. Albanese on the track, leaps up and makes the grab. Bangs into the wall. Nice catch, holding on. Great concentration. Tagging up from second is Cataldo. That puts runners at the corners with 1 out. Nice play. Good base running. Now runners at the corners. Chang's at first. Nanaimo down 6 runs. Here's Easton Mold. Runner goes. Throw is late. Chang steals second. Cataldo stays put at third. That breaks up the double play. Chang with his first stolen base of the season. One 0. Vorpal's pitch. Evens up the count with strike 1. 1-1, 1 out. Vorpal quickly back to work. Mold's 0 for 2. Reaches out to foul that one off. Righty-righty matchup. 1-2 now, 1 out. Chang's at second, Cataldo's at third. Vorpal's 1-2. Reached out to get it, slow roller to third. Blaylock takes the out at first. Errant throw again. Throw takes Jacobs off the bag. Third error of the game on Blaylock. One out, runners at the corners again. Mold reaches on the air. RBI though. Chang goes over to third. Slider misses outside. 1-0 to Jacob Hayes. Hayes singled and walked today. Hayes singled back in the first and scored. Stranded at second in the fourth. Changeup in there for strike one. One. Mold taking his lead. Chang still second with the runner at third. Thought about it momentarily. Blaylock from deep in foul territory. Low throw, dug up by Tomitaka. Nanaimo gets a run, but a nice play by Blaylock in foul territory. Nice dig by Tomitaka. RBI, fielder's choice. Jang comes in to score. It's a 7-3 game. Here's Carter Cathers. Takes the slider for strike one. Hayes takes his lead at first. Another slider, another strike. 0-2. Righty-righty matchup. Cathers has struck out twice in this game. Vorpal's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Sits down Cathers. Cathers is down for the third time. Fourth strikeout for Vorpal. Nanaimo gets 2 runs. They trail 7-3. Middle of the fifth here in Ridgefield.
And check out The Current, C-Trans on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying. You know,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
2 comedic icons.
We are here to pop your...
One hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's that special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
1-0. Looped into right field. Poffenroth with the base hit. Leadoff man on for the Raptors. Here's Zach Wattis. Good start to the bottom of the fifth after the Nightowls score for the first time since the second. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Official stream of the Ridgefield Raptors. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube stream as well as on RidgefieldRaptors.com for the radio side of it. Poffenroth's at first base. Wattis. He had a single in the third and drove in around a sac fly. Wild pitch. Ricochets off the backstop. Good jump by Poffenroth. Moves up to second. Runner in scoring position with nobody out for Ridgefield. 1-0. Rip foul, first base side. Hayes is playing real close to the line for the Nightowls. 1-1. Raptors lead 7-3. The Nightowls trimmed into the lead in the top of the 5th inning. Looking at Poffenroth, his 0-1. Breaking ball misses low. Two balls and a strike. Pop foul. 2-2 now. Raptors at 4 in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 in the third. Nightowls had their first run in the second. Picked up 2 in this 5th inning. Two. They're inside it. 3-2 now. Full count to Wattis. Wattis from Loyola Marymount. First season with the Raptors. Lays off the changeup. Wattis walks, 2 on and nobody out for Ridgefield. Here's Dylan Jacobs. Jacobs playing first base this afternoon for Ridgefield. Corner infielder. So I'm taking reps at third base in the practice the Raptors had on Wednesday. Getting his first start of the summer. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. Jacobs 0 for 2 with the ground down, a strikeout. Poffenroth singled. Wattis walked. No Albanese on deck. Jacobs showed bunt. 10 steps off. Shows bunt, pulls back. Cataldo in his first inning behind the plate. Damian Cataldo from the island just south from Victoria. Jacobs, line to left, gets hung up in the air. Runners can't tag up on that one. 1 down. Jacobs is 0 for 3. Here's no Albanese. Had the big swing back in the third. Opposite field, 2-run shot over the right field fence. His first homer of the summer. Put the Raptors up 7-1 at the time. Facing 10 for the first time today. Goes the other way again. Drops inside fair territory on the line. Stumbles around first. Poffenroth comes around to score. It's an RBI single for Albanese. Raptors lead 8-3. He was thinking a hustle double, stumbled around first base. Goes back, puts runners at the corners with 1 out. Good base running by Wattis to go first to third. Cody Anderchuk out to talk things over with Caleb 10. Caleb 10 in his second inning of work. At 1-2-3, bottom of the 4th inning. Hathaway begins slammed this inning, gave up the base hit, walked Wattis, Jacobs flied out, and then Albanese just found some grass and medium right field. Would have been a long run for Reynolds. Anderchuk sticks with 10. Back to the top of the order. Here's Ken Tomataka. Tomataka's 0 for 2. Picks off over to first base. Strike one. Albanese was 10 for 14 in his last season at Edmonds. Stole 20 bags this year for St. Martin's. Jam shot, sneaks into right field. That will bring in a run. Just hit it where Mold wasn't. Mold was going over a second to cover the bag with Albanese taking off. Raptors lead 9-3. First hit of the game for Tomataka. Albanese at second. Tomataka's at first. Here's Jace Nagler. Dips out of the way of that pitch. 1-0. Nagler to bunt single back in the first. Raptors have 9 runs on 9 hits. Goes back to second. Close play. Albanese is back in there. Good response for Ridgefield. Tacking on 2 more after Nanaimo clawed back with 2 in the top of the 5th. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Cascade Collegiate Conference Player of the Year. Sent high in the air to right center field. Escondón works over into the gap, makes the catch. Albanese tags up to third. Good base running. Runners on the corners with 2 down. Would have been a really hard throw. Escondón working away into the gap. It's in there. The throw's cut off. Here's JT Summers. He's been swinging the bat well. Ball 1 low. Summers homered and doubled on Friday. Held in check yesterday, 0 for 4. Tomataka back in the first. Summers had the RBI single in the second, reached on an error in the first, and flew out to center last inning. Ball 2. Ten missing high and wide to start the trip for Summers. Summers headed to Eugene next year. Future Duck, spent 2 years at Santa Rosa Junior College. 2-0. Ball 3. .6'4", 220-pound first baseman from Petaluma, California. 3-0. Strike 1. Regan McCluskey on deck. Raptors cleanup hitting catcher. Tomataka at first, Albanese at third. Fouled away, full count now. Tomitaka will be running on the pitch. 3-2 from 10. Up high. Did he go? Nope. That loads him up. Base is loaded for Reagan McCluskey. Good at bat from Summers. McCluskey taking time to get his gear off. That will be it for Caleb 10. Nightowls in a jam. Raptors have him loaded with 2 outs. They've had 2 in this inning, trying to extend their 6-run lead.
2 comedic icons.
We are here to pop you up.
1 hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's not special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or A&AResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Joshua Rigo out of Hawaii Pacific inherits a bases-loaded jam with the Nightowls, trying to stay within shouting distance here. The lefty from Hawaii going into his junior year. Has a handful of teammates on this team. He'll take over. First batter he'll face, the cleanup hitter, Reagan McCluskey. McCluskey walked twice, struck out, looking in his last trip. Big swing here can really break this thing open. Nanaimo does not fade away. They've put up late game rallies in each of the first 2 games of this series. McCluskey stepping in. The catcher from Dallas Baptist by way of Brentwood, Tennessee. Runners not being held. First pitch from Rigo. Swung on and missed. Good start. Everybody in the Nightowls bullpen is standing up in right field. 0-1. Curveball in there for strike 2. Oh-2 from Rigo. Breaking ball, sent foul, first base side. Fought up the fastball at the top of the zone. Summers at first. Tomitaka's at second. Albanese is at third. Ball 1 low. Poffenroth led off this inning with a base hit. Wattis walked. Those 2 guys came around to score. 1-2. Curveball. Pulled foul. 1-2. Klutsky laid off the fastball 2 pitches ago. Just early on that curveball. Ready to go. Rigo. It's 1-2. Spoiled a fastball. Hardest pitch he's thrown at 87. Two balls and 2 strikes. Inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. From 0-2 to 3-2. Rigo right back to work. Runners go. Swing and a miss. First base was occupied. Doesn't need to be a play. Raptors leave them loaded. They had 2 more back. Ridgefield leads 9-3 going to the 6th inning.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
Switchfoot, coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at ALNAResort.com. Switchfoot, live. Switchfoot, coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at ALNAResort.com. Switchfoot, live.
Get ready.
Noah Cokes on to pitch for the Raptors. He relieves Ryan Vorpal. Vorpal goes 2 innings, gives up 2 runs. Both came in that top of the 5th inning. The Raptors bats pick him up. Respond with 2 runs in the home half of the 5th inning. Raptors in front 9-3. Welcome back to the Rourke. Game 3 of 3 between the Nightowls and the Raptors. Winner clinches this opening series of the 2026 West Coast League season. Noah Cokes pitched on Thursday against the Nighthawks. He was pretty good. Effective through 4 innings, scoreless ball, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. He'll try to replicate that success, be a bridge guy, get the Raptors to the late stages of this game. First pitch outside, facing Kyler Shojanaga. Shojanaga has had a knack for getting on base. Walked 7 times this weekend. Cokes 1-0. Misses wide again. 2 balls and no strikes. Cokes, a local product from Vancouver, Columbia River High School alum. Pitches down at Paradise Valley Community College in Arizona. Made 16 appearances, went 3-3 this season, all coming out of the bullpen. Cokes 2-0. Strike 1. Trying to command the outer half of the zone. Cokes is a 2-seam fastball, consistently in 86 to 89 range. Can't touch the lower 90s. Also has a slider and a changeup. Line shot right to second. Tomataka moves over to his right to make the catch. One away and nobody on for Ryder Florence. Nanaimo third baseman 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice and a walk. Takes a first pitch strike. McCluskey dropped the pitch. Cokes competed against Florence. Florence plays at Scottsdale Community College. Both guys playing JUCO ball in the Grand Canyon State. 0-1. Missing low. Tries to go off speed. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. Cokes misses away. Fastball at 85. Cokes 6'8", 220 pounds. Has 3 years of eligibility left. Diego Escondone's on deck. Cokes fires. 2-1. Looped over the second baseman into right field. Tomitaka tried to rise up. Couldn't get that one. It's a base hit for Florence. Second hit of the game for the Nightowls. Nightowls had 1 run in the second and 2 in the fifth. The other hit came all the way back in the second inning. Jacob Hayes led off that top of the second with a base hit, came around to score. First pitch to Escondone. Fouls it away. Falling across the plate. Escondone, like Florence, looking for a home next year. His phone should have some access. Flared right to second. Played off the hop. Flips it over to second. Kind of a heads-up play. Takes Florence off the bases. Escondone's on for the second time. This time on a fielder's choice. That brings up Damian Cataldo. First plate appearance of the series. Cokes looks in. Misses outside. Cataldo hitting in the 9-hole spot. Jack Bergstrom took the first plate appearance, grounded into a double play. Malachi Noet, who's hit in the face, went down back in the 5th inning. Cataldo came on to run for him. Stayed in. He's caught the last inning. Strike 1. Cataldo plays at Victoria going into his sophomore year. One outside for ball 2. Cataldo part of the rebranding experience going on at Victoria, changing their name from the Golden Tide to the Cats, embracing the West Coast League Harbor Cats logo and branding up there. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The Nightowls in the Harbor Cats. 2 West Coast Leagues on Vancouver Island. Playing in Canada is with Edmonton. Kamloops in Kelowna. Ball 3. Full count. 2 away. Runner on first. Top 6. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Cokes got him hacking. Cokes puts up a scoreless 6th inning. Keeps the Raptors in front 9-3.
for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALenaResort.com. A Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALenaResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Jaden Blaylock leads off for the Raptors in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ridgefield leads 9-3. Joshua Rigo's first pitch bouncing in front of the plate for ball 1. Blaylock's 0 for 3. Blaylock playing third base. 1-0. Takes a strike. 1-1. It's been a long game so far. Off speed missing in the opposite batter's box. Two and 1. It's Blaylock at a Dallas Baptist. Pop foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blaylock garnered some draft interest last year, went to a couple of draft workouts. Elected to go to Dallas Baptist, ended up redshirting his freshman year. 2-2. Off the plate, full count. Blaylock from Richmond, Texas, played in 2 games in the opening weekend. 3-2. Bounced foul. Off the wall, the Raptors dugout. Another 3-2 coming. Blaylock joins the Raptors with his Patriot teammate Regan McCluskey. Hitting right above him in the lineup today. 3-2. Rigo out of the windup. Ball 4. Blaylock's on base for the first time. There's Gavin Poffenroth. Blaylock's had a couple of errors in the field. Good to see him get on base. Still early in the summer. Poffenroth's had a strong start. Had a 2-run double in the first inning. Flew out to center, then singled and scored in the 5th. Wild pitch goes all the way to the backstop. Blaylock takes a long turn around second. Raptors have a chance to score double-digit runs for the first time this season. They lead 9-3 Out hit in Nanaimo, 9-2. Poffenroth hold up. 2 balls and no strikes. On deck is Zach Wattis. Bottom of the lineup's been producing for Ridgefield today. Wattis hit a sac fly, is on deck. Strike 1 to Poffenroth. Poffenroth is 2 for 3. 2 RBIs, scored a run. Wattis had a sac fly, scored a run. Albanese had the 2-run homer, as well as the RBI single. 2-1. He held up ball 3. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Raptors are off tomorrow, and they'll be back in action Tuesday night against Kamloops. Fastball away. Back-to-back walks to start this inning. Here's Zach Wattis. Keeps the line moving. Mound visit between Cataldo and Rigo. Cataldo just caught his second inning. In the midst of his second inning, came in the 6th. Saw a lot of pitches. Wattis steps back in. Wattis just finished up his first year as a full-time starter at the D1 level. 2-seamer low. Poffenroth's at first. Blaylock's at second. Raptors lead 9-3. 1-0. Down low. Gets through Cataldo's legs. Both runners advance. Now we got an RBI opportunity for Wattis. Dylan Jacobs on deck. Inside. Got a piece of him. That will load him up. Wattis is hit by the fastball at 85. Dylan Jacobs coming to the plate. Nice chance for Jacobs. Get your first hit in RBIs here. First pitch is off the plate. 1-0. Nice job laying off the off-speed. Albanese on deck. Jacobs grounded out, struck out, and flied out. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Jacobs takes a long walk out of the box after that pitch. Steps right back in. Lefty-righty. Bounced foul. Your third base coach and head coach Chris Cota. One, two. Wattis at first. Poffenroth's at second. Blaylock's at third. Fouled back to the screen. Jacobs dropped his bat. There's action in the Nanaimo bullpen. One, two. Nobody out. Raptors have a 6-run lead. Ridgefield leads 9-3. Jacob steps back in. 1-2. Lays off the off speed. Ball 2 outside. Runner is not being held. 2-2 from Rigo. Struck him out. Rigo blows the fastball by Jacobs. 1 down.
Center fielder, number 3, Noah.
Here's Noah Albanese. Albanese steps in. He's been the star of the show today. Takes the curveball outside. Albanese 3 for 3 with a 2-run homer, RBI single, and another run scored. Down low, fastball misses for ball 2. Albanese providing some juice from the 9 spot. Ken Tomitaka's on deck. 2-0. Fouled off. 2-1 now. Parker Hines threw 3 innings. Ryan Vorpal threw 2. Cokes just threw his first. 2-1. Raptors pitching. It's only going to get stronger with more additions as this season continues after the first weekend of the NCAA tournament. 3-1 to Albanese. Three-one pitch from Rigo. Looped into right center field. That splits the gap. That's going to bring in 2 runs for sure. Wattis racing around first. The relay throw, not in time. Wattis sliding in head first. Bases clearing. 3-run double for Albanese. Make that 6 RBIs on the game for Albanese. Coming out party for the outfielder from St. Martin's. Albanese 4 for 4 today. And that will be it for Joshua Rigo. The Raptors blow it open here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 12-3 Ridgefield.
Two comedic icons.
We are here to pop you off.
One hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's that special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service at Portland. And check out The Current, C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
In today,
Tyler Clements comes in to pitch for Nanaimo. We saw him hit for the Nightowls last night. Clements at a Colorado State Pueblo Comes in. Trying to play damage control here. The Raptors just cleared the bases with a 3-run double from Noah Albanese. Raptors in front 12-3. Welcome back to the Rourke. Albanese taking off. Breezes into third base. Great jump from Albanese. Showing the Raptors fans what he can do. Albanese 4 for 4 with 6 RBIs. Wild pitch, he stays put. 1-1. Clement's a two-way player originally from Gilbert, Arizona. Made 14 appearances this season. 4 starts for Pueblo, 38 2/3 innings. First team, all D2 coaches, all South Central region. Hit .374. He's talented. Loop to right field. Shallow right. Could be trouble. Bobbled by Mold. No catch. He had it in his glove. Mold couldn't squeeze it. Would have been a snow cone catch. Walking in to score is Albanese. It's 13-3 Raptors. And things have unraveled for Nanaimo. So that's the final run for Rigo. Here's Jace Nagler. Jam shot into left field. Nagler with another multi-hit game. Now 2 runners on and 1 out for JT Summers.
Your attention, please. Now batting for the Raptors, number 24, Liam Ostrom.
And it was JT Summers, pinch hitter. Liam Ostrom comes in to hit in the 3 spot for Summers. Summers went 1 for 3 with an RBI single, reached on an error and a walk. Ostrom, the sophomore from here in Ridgefield. Takes that pitch low for ball 1. Ostrom started this season as a freshman for Coda. Jam shot. One. Raptors, 13 runs, shattering the record this season. Most runs they had was 6 runs on Friday night, ball 2. Ostrom from Ridgefield High School. So he played for Raptors first base coach Nick Allen in high school, then Chris Coda in college down in California. 2-1. Ball 3 outside. Chris Coda been the head coach since 2001 at College of the Canyons. Now Nick Allen, another veteran coach, has finished his 13th year at Ridgefield. 3-1. Tipped into Cataldo's glove. Nick Allen, a Washington State native from up near north of Seattle. He's been in the Washington State high school baseball scene for 25 years now. 3-2. Called strike 3. Ostrom goes down looking. 2 down. Here's Reagan McCluskey. Here's the catcher, McCluskey. His runners on first and second. Fastball inside. Tyler Clements. Fastball touching 89. Swing and a miss. McCluskey chasing the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Clements an 8.15 ERA. Hitters batted .314 against him. Swing and a miss. Runners were going. Throws to first. That'll do it. But the Raptors had 4 runs, including the 3-run double from Albanese. No Albanese now driven in 6 runs. It's all Ridgefield this afternoon. 13-3. Head into the 7th.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
I'm hopped up on my 3rd energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The Adrenaline Loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Well, Noah Cokes takes on the top of the order for the Nightowls. Get some more run support. The Raptors had a 4 spot in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-run double from Noah Albanese, and they added another on the air. Tomitaka had a pop-up dropped. Albanese comes in to score. Raptors lead 13-3. Cokes misses far wide on the first pitch. Ball 1. Zaya Chang, 0 for 2 so far. He walked and scored in the 5th. Top of the 7th inning. 1-0 from Cokes. Finds the zone there. Ball and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. One from Cokes. Soft roller to second. Scooped up by Tomitaka. 1 down. Here's Ethan Reynolds. Nightowls have 3 runs on 2 hits. First pitch to Ethan Reynolds. Strike 1. When I said Cokes was brought in, chew up some innings, get the Raptors through the 7th, maybe to the 8th. He's more support. 6 runs in the past 2 innings. Pretty breaking ball. So we can turn it up. We saw him throw pitch at 89 in his first inning of work. That pitch last clocked at 69. Big range for Cokes, 0-2. Line to the right center field gap. That's off the wall. Quickly thrown in by Poffenroth. Relay throw not in time. It's a double for Reynolds. First hit of the game for the Western Kentucky right fielder. Scorched that one, 100 off the bat. Think that thing nearly got out of here. Here's Easton Mold. Old played in all 3 games this weekend. Runner on second with 1 out. Koch's looking at him, locking eyes. First pitch to Mold, swung on and missed. Oh and 1. One away. Koch delivers. Slider misses outside. It's been a commanding performance for Ridgefield today. Take advantage of some miscues by the Nightowls in the first inning, 4 unearned runs, and never looked back. One one. Foul back to the screen. Nightowls have a long night ahead of them. We'll drive up I-5, cross the border, up in Blaine, Washington, then they'll spend the night in the ferry terminal tonight. Will not make the last ferry back to the island. 1-2. Soft roller to third. Blaylock fires across. 2 away. Here's Jacob Hayes. He's been the rare bright spot for the Nightowls. Had an RBI fielder's choice. Reached on the air. Then singled and scored back in the second. Koch's first pitch. Hanging curveball, yanked foul. Oh and 1. Hayes from Anacortes, Washington. Redshirt junior. Oh and 1. Looks in. Long pause. 0-1 finally comes. Breaking ball misses up. Back-to-back breaking balls in the 60s. 1-1, 2 down, top 7. Reynolds better be careful at second. Lifted in the air to center. It turns Albanese around, makes the catch in right center. On the warning track, Nightowls leave a runner in scoring position. Stretch time here at the Rourke. The Raptors lead this one 13-3.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
That's kind. Bottom of the 7th inning. Raptors in front, 13-3. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Jack Connolly in the broadcast booth. The Raptors trying to lock down this opening weekend series. Take strike one. Jaden Blaylock leads off. Blaylock led off last inning. Walked and came around to score. Fouled off. It's 0-2. Raptors will be off tomorrow. Then they'll host the North Paws Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6:35. And they'll head north. Only northern swing of this summer. We'll take on the lefties. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then off next weekend. 0-2. Clements. Fought off. Dings off the post. Clements making his first appearance on the mound this season. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Blaylock. One down in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the right fielder, Gavin Poffenroth. Raptors have a 10-run lead. 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fifth, and 4 in the sixth. Strike one to Gavin Poffenroth. Poffenroth has had himself a game. 2-run double in the first, singled, scored, and walked. Sends it up the middle for a base hit. Keeps on hitting. #12th hit of the game for Ridgefield. Offense showing some firepower. 13 runs on 12 hits.
Your attention, please. Now batting for the Raptors, number 30, Liam Cleaver.
Here's Liam Cleaver. Chris Cota digging into his bench a little bit. Second sub we've seen. Liam Cleaver hitting for Zach Wattis. Bounces the first pitch he sees just short. Shojanaga issues getting out of his glove. Didn't even matter. Inning-ending double play. Quick bottom of the 7th inning. It's still 13-3 Raptors.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like two dogs like, we're trying. You know,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
I'm hopped up on my third energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The Adrenaline Loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Two comedic icons.
We are here to pop your
One hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's not special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or A&AResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
Ryan McCluskey on the pitch for the Raptors. I like this move from Chris Cota. McCluskey came in the 8th inning on Friday night. Struck out the first batter he saw get out of the 7th, but struggled with his command. Had 3 walks and a hit by pitch. Was on the mound for that 4-run 8th inning that Nanaimo used to take the lead and clinch the win on opening night. Chance to exercise your demons. Create some positive momentum heading forward this summer. Fouling out the first pitch is Carter Cathers. Ryan McCluskey from Northwestern Oklahoma State. Camas kid from down the road. Played in 16 games last season for the Raptors. 1-1. Fastball missing up. 2 balls and a strike. Played football and baseball at Camas High. 2-1. Just inside. Fastball at 88. Raptors lead 13-3. 6 outs away from clinching this series. Right on it. Cathers fouled it back. Cathers is 0 for 2. Or 0 for 3. Couple of strikeouts. End of the top of the 5th inning. Check swing. Yes, he did. First K for McCluskey. Good start. We'll see how long Chris Cota rolls with McCluskey. Look good there. Ball 1 up. Raptors at 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the 5th. And 4 in that 6th. Scoreless last inning for only the second time all game. 2-0. Strike 1. One away. To Kyler Shojanaga. Strike 2. Shojanaga's struck out and lined out since he was walked in the second. Two. Threw his arms out, popped it up. Caught in foul territory by Jacobs. 2 away now.
Now batting third baseman number 2, Ryder Florence.
2 out, nobody on for Ryder Florence. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 88. Florence is 1 for 2. He's reached in all 3 plate appearances. Got on with the fielder's choice, walk, and a single. 1-1. Swing and a miss. The Nightowls struggling with McCluskey's fastball. 1-2. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Got a piece of it. We'll do it again. Just eclipsed the 3-hour mark here at the Rourke. 2-2 from McClaskey. High chopper to short. Off the short hop. Throw to first. Nice throw. Well played by Nagler. 1-2-3 inning for McClaskey. Middle 8. Raptors lead 13-3.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALenaResort.com. A Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
Switchfoot. Dare you coming your way. June 18th, A Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at ALenaResort.com. Switchfoot. Live.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over.
Cole Carmichael on the mound for Nanaimo. Starts his outing with strike 1. Dylan Jacobs leading off for the Raptors. Sent foul, now 0-2. Carmichael, the 6' junior from Carmichael from Arizona out of Pikeville. Jacobs right on it. Jacobs 0 for 4 today. Still looking for that first hit. Rising sophomore, just finished up his first year at Edmonds. Hit .271 this season, 46 hits. 0-2. Off the plate. Downstairs. Jacobs from Mount Vernon, Washington, 1-2. Sharply grounded to short. Shojanaga throws him out. One away in the bottom of the 8th.
Coming to the plate, left fielder number 3, Noah.
Here's Noah Albanese, and he's been good today. 4 for 4 with 6 RBIs. Fouled back. Albanese from Kenmore, Washington. Said his families ideally would like to go to the Saturday-Sunday games. If they're in attendance today, chose the right game to go to. 4 for 4. 2-run shot back in the 3rd. RBI single in the 5th. 3-run double in the 6th. Take strike 2. All he's missing is a triple for the cycle. Raptors lead 13-3. Carmichael's 1-2. Ooh. Brushing him off the plate. Fastball at 88. Two. Yeah, as good of a day as you can ask for. Forget he's your 9-hole hitter. Albanese, he's been doing this. Had a great year at St. Martin's. Ball 3. Hit 320. 442 on base percentage. 443 slugging. 20 walks to 24 strikeouts. Patient hitter showing you right there. Draws the 1-out walk. Back to the top of the card. It's Ken Tomitaka. If you spent the long Sunday with us, thanks for hanging out. Ridgefield Raptors baseball just getting started. Final game of the first series of the season. Raptors will be off tomorrow and back in action Tuesday night against Kamloops. They'll take on the North Paws. Ripped to left field, slicing foul onto the hill. Long foul ball for Tomitaka. Tomitaka's going to be another fun player to watch. Orange Empire Conference Player of the Year. Hit .410 this season for Santa Ana College. Down in the count 0-2. Tomitaka on his way to UC San Diego next year. Fights out the fastball. Tomitaka's played second this weekend for the Raps. Carmichael's 0-2. Missing low. Tomitaka lays off the breaking ball. High fly ball, left center field. Escondón on the trap, leaps. Can't get there. It ricochets off the wall. Albany stays put at third. A wall-banging double.
And that double is another donation made to the Safeway and Albertsons Nourishing Neighbors program. Thank you, Safeway and Albertsons. Thank you, Ken Tomitaka.
Long double for Tomitaka. 13th hit of the game for Ridgefield. Escondón gave it a good chase, leaped up, and couldn't pull it in.
Number 5, Jason Nagler.
Here's Jason Nagler. Hit high in the air. Albanese can only get to third. Curveball for strike 1. Nagler had 3 hits in his debut yesterday. Lifts it in the air, right field. Reynolds drifting back and to his left makes the catch. Albanese tagging up. The throw is cut off on the way to third. Nagler drives in another run. Raptors in front 14-3. Not a hit, but an RBI. Nagler's day will presumably end. He's 2 for 5. We'll see, though. These Raptors have put together some big innings. One 1-0. Liam Ostrom. Ostrom went down looking in his last AB. His first pinch at AB in the 3 spot, batting for JT Summers. Can't catch up to the fastball. 1-1. Tomitaka's at third. Strike 2. One, 2. Carmichael looks in, fires. Ostrom lays off. Two outs. Back up the middle, RBI single for Ostrom. Ripped up the middle, 102 miles an hour off the bat. Good to see it. Went down looking last time, responds. The Raptors in front 15-3. And the bats have exploded this afternoon.
At the plate, the catcher, number 18, Reagan McCluskey.
Here's Reagan McCluskey. Fouled off his leg. 0-1. 2 away. Raptors bats keep on coming. This lineup is not letting up late in this game. Takes a strike in the outside corner. Oh, 2. McCluskey got a battle here. Fights it off. Reagan's 0 for 2. Dipped it to Cataldo. Raptors add on. They extend their lead with 2 runs. Sac fly from Nagler, RBI single from Summers. 3 outs to go to clinch this series. Top of the 9th when we come back.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington. In today's fast-moving world,
Grant Baskin out of George Fox on the hill. Try and get the hold for the Raptors in front 15-3, entering the top of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Diego Escondón. He's had a tough weekend. 5 strikeouts on Friday. He's battled back today. Takes a pitch inside. Escondón had an RBI walk in the 2nd inning. Struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. Foul back. One, two. Escondón from Columbia Basin College. Lays off the breaker. Ball 2. Grant Baskin went an inning and 2/3 on Friday night. Gave up 3 hits, 3 runs. An opportunity to settle things down as we progress through the summer. Good start there. He rings up Escondón.
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Damian Cataldo.
Damian Cataldo steps in. Cataldo for his second trip. Ball one high. Cataldo from Victoria. Third catcher to play for the Nightowls this afternoon. Came in for the injured Malachi Noet. 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Just got to pound the zone at this point. 2 outs away. Baskins looks in. Not that time. Missing up. One away here. Escondón striked out. 3-2. Cataldo went down swinging back in the 6th. Outside, ball 4. Good about for Cataldo. Back to the top of the order. Here's Zaya Chang. Double play balls in order. Fastball missing up. Chang's 0 for 3. Leadoff man. The DH for the Nightowls. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Cataldo's at first. 2-0 from Baskin. Strike 1. Just like that. Looks in, right back to work. Fouled away, 2-2 now. Baskin from the right side of the rubber, facing the right-handed hitter, 2-2. Bounced foul. Raptors 2 outs away. They've had to grind this one out. Long game here in this finale. Popped up, first base side, out of play. Off the Nanaimo dugout. Credit to the fans who are still here. Getting close to the 3.5 hour mark. Kids in free Sunday. They're trying to run the bases after. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Baskin.
The right fielder, number 23, Ethan Reynolds.
Here's Ethan Reynolds, the Nanaimo right fielder. Last hope. Cataldo makes his lead at first. Jam shot, base hit. So we're not done yet. Here's Easton Mold. Reynolds at first base. Cataldo's at second. Strike one. Mold's 0 for 4 today. Popped out to second, struck out, had an RBI error. Grounded out to third. Ball one, that one misses outside. One. Strike two. Down up the outside corner. One, two. Swing and a miss. That will do it. 3 hours and 22 minutes later, the Raptors pull off the series win. They take it 15-3 over the Nightowls. Put up a 4 spot in that first inning and never look back. Both teams committed 3 errors. Raptors with a lot of guys on base. Nanaimo didn't have any opportunities. They took advantage when they could. But 4-run 6th inning. The 2-run 5th combined with the 2-run 8th inning just put things out of reach. Fans, your next broadcast will be on Tuesday night. Enjoy the off day. Raptors will host the Kamloops North Paws as they continue this Canadian homestand before they head on the road to finish this season. Head on the road to open up this season. Raptors win at 15-3. They move to 2-1 on the season. Raptors on a stack wins. New team will be changing. Good series to get things rolling. Thanks for hanging out with us on the YouTube stream, on the radio stream, on the RidgefieldRaptors.com. This broadcast is proudly presented by HTG. We'll see you Tuesday at 6:35. So long from Ridgefield, Washington.